Patrick Flanery's debut novel Absolution centers on two complex characters, the acclaimed author Clare Wald and her biographer Sam Leroux. Set in South Africa around the pivotal year of 1994, the story explores the lingering scars of apartheid, the struggle for racial justice, and the burden of personal guilt. As Clare reflects on her own complicity, whether through action or silence, in a society emerging from institutionalized racism, Sam is forced to confront the buried truths of his own past. The novel opens with a jarring scene, a home invasion at Clare's residence in Cape Town. Now an aging, reclusive novelist and critic, Clare is used to a quiet life. But the intruders don't want money or to hold her for ransom. They want something far more personal, fragments of a past Clare has tried hard to forget. Enter Sam Leroux, a young academic recently returned to South Africa after years abroad. Hired to write Clare's biography, Sam is determined to uncover the real story behind her life and work. Yet Clare, a master of fiction, proves to be an unreliable narrator of her own history, spinning versions of the past that blur fact and fabrication. As Sam digs deeper, he begins to realize he is not merely researching someone else's secrets, he is confronting his own. Clare is tormented by several ghosts, but none more than that of her father, a judge during apartheid whose liberal ideals were often overshadowed by the flawed system he served. His judge's wig, a recurring and surreal symbol, appears in odd places, silent and accusatory, reminding Clare of her failures and complicities. With every encounter, she is forced to reckon with what she did and didn't do in a time when doing nothing carried its own weight of guilt. Clare recounts the tragic story of her daughter, Laura, who died while supporting violent resistance against South Africa's apartheid regime. Her sister, too, was murdered for her political beliefs, though she fought for the opposing side. Caught between these two devastating losses, Clare is left questioning the cost of political violence and the meaninglessness of their deaths. She carries a deep sense of guilt, convinced that her own inaction, or misguided action, played a role in their fates. As Sam continues to ask probing and uncomfortable questions, Clare begins writing a book of her own, also titled Absolution. In it, she reflects on the many ways she believes she failed those closest to her during the chaotic and brutal years of political upheaval. Her writing, coupled with Sam's relentless investigation, forces both characters to confront difficult topics, including the legitimacy and limitations of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, a post-apartheid effort to address atrocities, grant amnesty where appropriate, and offer justice and closure to victims. Yet beneath the surface of their interviews lies a deeper, more personal mystery, a connection between Clare and Sam that neither is ready or willing to confront. The closer Sam gets to Clare's truth, the more they both avoid acknowledging the truth that binds them together. Flanery's novel weaves together the personal and political, examining how literature, memory, and storytelling intersect with national trauma. It also explores the role authors played in resisting apartheid and supporting the liberal movements that helped usher in a new, if imperfect, era of freedom in South Africa. Patrick Flanery, an American writer and academic from Omaha, Nebraska, made his literary debut with Absolution. He has since published two more novels, Fallen Land and I Am No One, earning widespread critical praise and several fellowships for his work. His essays in journalism have appeared in the Los Angeles Times, Newsweek, The Guardian, and other major publications. Flanery has taught English and creative writing in London and currently holds a faculty position at Queen Mary University of London. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.